So it is tractor night here at the pub in a very local English village, or just any night at the pub. I think that the farmers brought their tractors in. Good time to talk about Brock Purdy, right? Tractor night, John Deere commercials. I swear somebody here had a John Deere hat on, although I will say that none of these tractors were John Deere tractors. But Purdy, the one thing, I mean, he did so many things well, but there's something that he did absolutely exceptionally this past year, and that was avoid sacks. I have the piece up on the 49ers offensive line and the improvements they need to make there. They absolutely need to get better in pass protection. Number 23 pass block win rate for the 49ers, but the 49ers also saw their quarterback suffer the 6th fewest sacks in the entire NFL. The 6th fewest, only 34 sacks all season. So something doesn't add up, right? The number 23 ranked pass protection and the 6th fewest sacks, 34 on the year. That is a credit to Brock Purdy. Sacks are a quarterback's stat. Purdy was able to escape. Brock Purdy was able to recognize pressure. The quick release, also really important. And, most importantly, got the ball out on time. He knew where his receivers were downfield. Anybody who's hesitant, who doesn't understand how the system is working as far as where guys are supposed to be open, where there's supposed to be space in the secondary, that's a quarterback who's going to hesitate. And if you hesitate for a couple tenths of a second in the NFL, even a tenth of a second in the NFL, you are bound to get sacked. Elite quarterback play is very typically at the bottom of the sack list, or ranking as the best in the league. It was Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills, who also had a good offensive line, who was sacked the least out of any NFL quarterback. But Brock Purdy was one of those outliers who was behind a sketchy offensive line in terms of pass protection, but did not get sacked a whole lot. Quite the 4th of July here in England. We started the day by taking the train up from London, King's Cross, platform 9 3/4 to Leeds. And the 49ers, they own Leeds United. The soccer club toured the stadium. Gonna have a lot more from Leeds, but here's just a quick sneak peek. Speaking of peaks, a drive through the beautiful Peak District after that, and then a stop right here in this village on Tractor Night, where every night is Tractor Night, in honor of Brock Purdy, the master of avoiding sacks. So this is the famous spot in San Francisco where Brock Purdy saved a Bay Area news anchor from a coyote while filming his John Deere commercial with Colton McKivitz. You'll recognize that bluish gray house that was at the start of the commercial, and then you'll recognize the view that Brock Purdy and Colton McKivitz were driving toward at the end of the commercial. So I promised you guys I'd hit the spot. It's Bernal Heights here in San Francisco.